So we were talking about, I think we talked about it on a few episodes, about the animal companions, obviously going back to Tren.
Yep.
How difficult was it to come up with an animal companion and also have coming up with something that had never been used before? Did you come up with like a whole bunch of, oh yeah, this is it, and then you find out it was used somewhere else, and you're like, well, I have to start again. Do you know what I mean?
No, well, you know me, one, I like to think outside the box, but for me,
Yeah.
it was going down I wanted some sort of werewolf-like creature. That's where my
Okay.
head was at first. And then I
Oh,
was I
okay.
was Googling all the origins of the werewolf, and then it got to someone said, "Oh, there's a story in the Bible, King Nebuchadnezzar and his curse." They go, "That's the first werewolf." And I went, "Okay, I'll go look at that." I read it, and it was like, does not describe a werewolf. Like it's talking about eagle talons and feathers and stuff. I'm going like, well, I don't want to be cliche and just do a were eagle, you know. So I wanted to do like a hybrid because there's lots of hybrids in mythology, and it was
Mhm.
just the eagle wolf stuck with me. But I was like, cannot have wings. I don't want this thing to have wings because it's too obvious. It's too, cliche, you know. Um,
So my thing's maps, your thing is wings.
yeah. I don't know. Look, actually, yes, because I think wings are good when they're necessary.
Yeah,
You know?
but emus.
Well,
Well,
the
well,
book would have been
going,
very short
Yeah,
if it had
yeah.
wings, though.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
But what
Just
about
fly then.
the name, like neighbors? Like, is that another thing where you just go, okay, I want them to be this characteristic,
no,
and
no. Well,
that's it?
because I tied it to King Nebuchadnezzar. I wanted something that sounded like Nebuchadnezzar, but it was like Nebuch. I
Oh,
was thinking
okay,
about
okay.
I toyed around with things, but some things just sounded too cheesy. And then Nebuch just kind of stuck with me.
Yeah, no, no, I initially when I because they come into it in like the first chapter pretty much,
Yeah,
and I read it and I'm like, oh, is this a good name? But as you keep reading, it sticks with you, and it's
yeah,
something that you're not going to forget. It's on the tip of your tongue the whole time. It's not like
yeah,
it's Eagle Wolf or whatever.
yeah.
It's something that's going to stick in your mind. So
It's
I
a
was just curious.
Weagle. It's a Weagle.
Yeah, Regal. Sounds like a Pokemon, seriously.
Yeah,
But no, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I just it stuck with me. And like I said, Tren was one of my favorite characters. So I just
yeah.
wanted to know how you came up with him.
That's a lot of yeah. Every review I've had has been like, I love a good animal companion. I mean,
Yeah,
well, I'm
100%.
lucky he came to my mind.
halfway through.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I couldn't see the book without him now. Seriously,
yeah,
like I couldn't imagine so many situations Zia gets herself into where she's trying to do everything that she can think of to get out of that situation, but she physically can't. And that's
yeah.
when Tren comes in, and Tren's got obviously the different abilities and stuff. So they work together and get
Yeah.
out of that situation. So I couldn't see her getting out of half the situations without
Yeah.
him.